Welcome back to As I Play Dying.
We're striding ninjas.
Yep. We're striding along powerfully.
Oh god!
The fields of helicopter foes. What were we talking about? How every Bionicle represents a different barbecue flavor or something like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about. How I'm triggered by Bionicles.
Right, forgot. Let's see here.
We definitely took a long break in between episodes to talk about how great Majora's Mask is.
Oh, yeah.
Which was just us gushing.
I know, yeah. Is it weird or inappropriate to gush about a different game while you're playing another one?
Well, it's because...
Like, ninjas are cool and all, but... Oh, because we were talking about the grief
Yeah,
thing,
in the last episode I was talking about how tired I am of the 5 stages of grief storyline, but how well it worked in Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Boy, if you haven't played Majora's Mask, people, you're going to want to go play that one.
If you haven't played Majora's Mask, I doubt you'd even bother watching a Let's Play.
Good point, yeah.
It's a rite of passage in gaming.
God, that's a fun game.
If you're under the age of, like, 12 and have not ever heard of Majora's Mask, go buy a 3DS, go buy Majora's Mask for the new one when it comes out.
Yeah, which may have already happened.
Depending on when this airs.
Yeah,
Yes.
what year is it?
It is 2015!
Right now.
Yeah.
Who knows what year it'll be when this comes out.
We so 2008, you 2000 and late. What's the line there?
I don't even know what you're talking
It's
about.
a Black Eyed Peas song?
Oh, how did I not catch that?
I don't know, man.
There's probably some onomatopoeia in there.
You just gotta get up with the pop culture, dude. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
You can't tell me I ain't clean.
I think it's WeSo 3008. You're 3000 and late.
Very clever.
It could be 2008. I can't remember.
know.
When did that song come out?
I don't know what song you're talking about! Well, it probably didn't come out in 3008.
No, but it's like saying we're so far ahead of things. We're
Yes.
yeah.
It perhaps came out in 2008.
Huh.
Yeah.
And it's the
Little
tonight
deduction
we're all gonna
that
have a
fucking
good
song?
time. Yeah, that's not how that song goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure of that.
I think that was actually a Mamas and the Papas cover. That's the thing, you know.
Was it?
Yeah, people don't realize that.
Was it actually?
No.
I don't know, man.
Mama Cass sang, I got my cup. Let's live it up. Mazel tov.
I'm not saying that it was a cover, but I'm saying it's not the first time that...
It's like a cover of music. Like, it's not quite music, but it bears some similarities to it.
I'm just saying, it's like, pop artists often get caught plagiarizing.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I thought you were saying.
This may shake your world, viewers, listeners, but sometimes
I guess they are viewing.
Sometimes pop music is not great.
Sometimes it is great, though.
Let me give you a second to wrap your head around that.
Let's talk about acceptable pop music.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think is acceptable?
You mean like specific artists, or?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't listen to a lot of.
I don't listen to pop much either, but
are you talking like top 40 pop music?
Yeah.
God, I never even hear any of it, so I don't.
But
really know.
think okay, doesn't mean that I would listen to it. I'm not a huge pop music fan, but there is some that when it's on at a party, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I hate this. You know what I mean?
You know who I will say actually, and maybe this would count, maybe it wouldn't. I hate Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
I think the Lumineers are in the same family, but I can listen to the Lumineers without like bursting a blood vessel.
I couldn't tell the difference between the Lumineers and and Mumford and Sons for the longest time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally understandable. But I think that Mumford and Sons is just totally prosaic, boring, cliched bullshit that just rips off things that were good at one time and doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. The Lumineers, though, actually can at least write a decent melody.
Right.
Maybe not add much interesting stuff along with it, but that puts them ahead of Mumford and Sons, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay.
So that's one.
Okay, so number 1, Justin Timberlake.
I never heard his stuff, so I don't know.
I find it very acceptable. Don't
you know
listen
what?
to it.
My drum instructor, who taught me jazz drums in college, huge Justin Timberlake fan.
Oh.
Which I found very funny.
Yeah.
But I can't speak to because I don't know what the music sounds like.
We've talked about it before on the show.
How he just gets free passes all over the place for being so delightful.
For being the best, yeah. He's so great. I think I talked about this last time, but I can't remember, so I'm going to bring it up again. On the Jonathan Ross show, you know Jonathan Ross.
Yeah, I was going to make that same joke.
Yeah. He
Arcade Fire!
He was on the Jonathan Ross show, and he brought a bottle of tequila with him.
Oh, you did tell me about this, yeah.
And he and Jonathan Ross just got drunk on tequila and played mini golf that was based around Justin Timberlake songs. So, like, the theme of every mini golf course was one of his songs. It was so good. And it was like, he just seems like a regular dude that happens to make killer pop music and be very handsome.
Which is shocking, yeah, because he has an ass load of money, and he does, his music, and he's in movies, and he's banged a whole lot of people that have at different points been considered really attractive.
Right.
I don't think I could have hedged my bets on that statement any harder if I tried.
It's okay to find Justin Timberlake attractive. It's not.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
I mean, his former conquests have met with varying degrees of success and/or decay.
I see.
Which is really rude and not really cool things to say, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Because they're all people and there's nothing wrong with them.
He was in Southland Tales.
I haven't seen that. I heard... What is the deal with that movie? It's like... Is it a cult movie, or is it actually good but no one thought it'd be good, or what's going on with that movie?
I think it's a cult movie in that the only people that I know that have enjoyed it is Sean and myself.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was...
A cult of two.
Thought it was pretty good.
Isn't The Rock in it?
Yeah.
It's worth a try, then.
It's got terrible reviews. I kind of liked it.
Well, it's actually like a crazy sci-fi movie, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's made by the guy that made Donnie Darko. And you don't like Donnie Darko?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, get with your life, man.
Isn't that one of those... Didn't he Lucas it, though, where he got to make his own cut and do it the way he wanted, and it ruined the stuff that was cool about the first one?
Yeah.
You, Robot Monkey Fist. Go that way.
That one is not so bad as a Lucas situation, Donnie Darko. It was just one of those things, like, one of the big ones in Donnie Darko was they didn't have the music budget they wanted.
You told me about
It forced them to make some decisions for some more underground hits from the 80s.
Like Killing Time!
Yeah, with, like, Echo and the Bunnymen, which was awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you, Echo and the Bunnymen were at the Showbox, like, a month ago.
Yeah.
And I happened to be driving by it the day they were there.
Yeah.
And I thought about going.
Wow.
I seriously
There's something underwhelming about that.
It wasn't underwhelming.
I mean, I would think about going no matter who it was. Like, yeah, I could have gone to that.
No, but
probably wouldn't,
I
though.
sat there and I was in traffic because I was going to do something downtown Seattle and on a weekday, so traffic was bad. And I was just like, God.
Now I'm over here.
Yeah, I should just...
That was some serious ninja shit.
I should just go see Echo and the Bunnymen.
Uh-huh.
I didn't. I regret it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But The Killing Moon is a good song.
I am actually not big on it. They play it at work, so I've heard it a couple of times, and I don't find it that interesting.
I like it.
I'm not sure how I feel about the guy's voice.
I like it.
Either way. Don't go up here.
Apparently there's electricity up there. Oh god. Oh god.
Awfully nice of those guys to be like, alright, now, if you pay attention to the laser sight, you'll see where I'm currently aiming. Just make sure you're not... Oh, good, you dodged it. Very nicely done. You can climb up that wall with your Kasurigama. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Holy crap, did we stumble into a high-res Bomberman here?
He totally looks like Sirius! Holy shit!
He's already defeated Pei Poo.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Oh, he's resurrecting all the Poo wins.
I can't get over the fact that absolutely looks like Sirius from
it totally
Bomberman
does.
64. I'll put up here. This is what Sirius looks like from Bomberman 64.
Holy crap, it's the same guy.
Yeah, same dude. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love Bomberman.
That's who with the first boss we fought, I was thinking, who does this guy look like? And they all look like Bomberman bosses.
I love Bomberman 64.
Yeah.
I played the game a lot.
Maybe...
Oh god!
Avoid the saw blade. That is some
The game goaded me into
draconian
that for sure.
security measures they
Yeah.
have.
I put that word in your brain.
Oh, you did, yeah. I put Drek in your brain earlier, and not the word, not the content.
Right.
So we're even.
You just keep filling my brain with Drek. Oh, I want that Drek.
Yeah. You know, just like you, viewers.
What?
We're just filling their brains with Drek.
Yeah, I mean, we're filling our own brains with Drek, too, at the same time.
Oh, anyways, what I was going to say about Bomberman is maybe you can... what's with all the hot security personnel?
They're the Winds.
Oh.
All the Winds, they're 4 martial arts sisters.
Nice.
Or maybe 3.
What's her name? Like, Colon?
I don't know.
Rectal flush.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the first one's name is Pei Poo. They start with Pei Poo.
Next one's probably Catherine, you racist.
I'm not gonna pay for poo, by the way. If that's gonna be part of the deal, you gotta pay me. At the very least, I'm not paying extra.
I don't know what to say to that.
So with a thing like Bomberman 2, where they have all those characters, and they start to have the semblance of a backstory for some of them, like, because Sirius is whatever
and
it
Orion
is.
and Artemis. And,
When I was at the perfect age to be playing those and project a lot of extra shit onto them with my imagination.
Absolutely.
And I always was like, I really wanted to know backstory stuff.
Yeah.
And those games never scratched that itch because, they weren't built to have any of that.
Right.
But I didn't necessarily fault the games for that. It just left me really wanting it and filling it in myself.
Some of those...
You don't really have that experience as much anymore now because you're just older and I guess you're trained to receive things a different way.
Yeah.
So now you just feel like, oh, it doesn't explain shit, I'm dissatisfied.
I kind of miss that a little bit.
Work in your imagination like that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that was one of those things. I wrote short stories that were actually kind of inspired by the enemies in Bomberman because I thought they were super cool.
Yeah. You wrote your own fiction?
Yeah.
As a fan of the stuff?
It wasn't like that.
Kind of like...
It wasn't like that.
Like, what would you call it?
I may have incriminated myself
Fictive fanaticism?
It wasn't like that. It absolutely
Nobody
was
fucked?
No, exactly.
Okay.
Fuck! I'm gonna climb to the top of this tower in the next episode. Oh, but no, I have to explain this.
Yes, please. Talk your way out of this hole.
It wasn't...
By the way, that would be totally different in a fan fiction context.
It didn't have to do with Bomberman.
Talking your way into a hole.
I made a character named... This is so dumb.
Cold Steel?
No, not that bad.
Nothing personnel, kid.
His name was Orbiter. And he was like a robot. He was a robot, and he had an arm-mounted cannon like Vile from Mega Man X, and like kind of generally had like he looked like Orion from Bomberman 64.
So you did what all fan fiction content creators do, and you took a character that already existed and gave it a different name.
I was 11, but yeah.
No, I know. That's the level at which people produce fan fiction.
So here's also the thing.
Yeah.
I used to like kind of make video games when I was younger, right? Like,
oh yeah, I remember those.
So
and I always really wanted to do that. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, so I had software that was kind of like guiding me through the process. And I made an Orbiter game, and the reason the character ended up looking the way he did is because I didn't have the ability really to make my own sprites, but I could modify ones that already existed. So I used the character model for Vile for Mega Man X and recolored him and did a couple... I hate my life. I did a couple edits to it, and that's how Orbiter was built. It's really dumb, but it is something I look back on with fondness.
So you're like the girl talk of Bomberman games.
You're not allowed to say anything because you and I also both created an entire fantasy world.
Yeah, from scratch!
Yeah, that is true. Except totally inspired by other things.
Well, yeah. Oh, we'll get into what they were inspired by next time.
Alright, next time we're going to talk about the Dungeons & Dragons game that Sam and I created.
Back through the nerd days.